In a quiet park, on an ordinary morning, something appeared that would remind everyone of a painful past. A simple wooden bench, with two cruel words nailed onto it: whites only. No one knew who put it there, but everyone who saw it felt the same thing. People slowly gathered around the bench, some stared in disbelief, others whispered quietly, some were angry, some were afraid, but strangely, no one touched it. The bench stood there, like a ghost from history, a reminder of a time when people were judged, not by their hearts, but by the color of their skin. The crowd kept growing, phones came out, pictures were taken, arguments began. Who would do something like this? Why is this here? Someone should remove it. But even then, no one stepped forward. Then something unexpected happened. From the back of the crowd, a small figure slowly walked forward, a little girl. She looked at the bench, she read the sign, she looked back at the adults around her, confused. Why were they all just standing there? Step by step, she walked closer. The crowd fell silent, people watched in disbelief. Some wanted to stop her, others simply held their breath. The little girl reached the bench, she looked at the sign again, then quietly, she sat down. In that moment, the entire park froze. No shouting, no arguments, just silence. A child had done what none of the adults dared to do. She simply sat there, like it was the most normal thing in the world. Then something even more unexpected happened. An old man slowly walked toward the bench. The crowd watched carefully. He sat beside the little girl, he looked at the sign, and shook his head. Without saying a word, he took out a small tool, and began removing the sign, nail by nail, slowly, carefully. The crowd gathered closer. Someone asked him, "Why are you doing that?" The old man looked at the little girl, then at the people around him, and he said quietly, "Because it should have never been there. I put it there myself." The crowd erupted in shock. "Why would you do that?" Someone shouted. The old man took a deep breath. 50 years ago, he said slowly, "My best friend sat on a bench just like this. He was beaten for it, because he was black." The park became silent again. The man continued, "I stood there and watched. I said nothing. I did nothing." Tears filled his eyes. So today, I wanted to see if this town had changed. People looked down in shame. They realized something painful. The sign had been wrong, but their silence had been worse. Then a young woman walked forward. She sat on the bench, then a man joined her, then another person, and another. Soon the bench was filled with people of every race and age, black, white, young, old, all sitting together. And in that simple moment, everyone learned something important. Sometimes, it takes the courage of a child to remind the world what is right, because in the end, no place, no bench, and no world should ever belong to only one kind of person.